the squishy part of the party ate shit, and the the broken was not broken in the slightest. And that was that was the combat encounter of the day. Was that the two things that happened?
You guys had gone to check out all your prospective jobs. You had picked up, not last session but the session before, the job
Oh, yeah.
from the boss. When you went to meet him, that was when you were ambushed. The next day, you went and visited the blacksmith and learned of the job. Or I'm sorry, earlier in that same day, you were promised money each for bringing back a specific sword from a recently uncovered ruin that's believed to be dwarven, despite dwarves not being around in this land. You also went to the temple and found out that they have been having some strange occurrences, things that you guys were fairly quickly able to discern were most likely the work of will-o-wisps or perhaps ghosts, angered by something. You all determined that the cause of the anger was that their corpses were being munched on by carrion stalkers, which you promptly proceeded to freak out and enlist the entire temple to help you dig up everybody in the graveyard and lesser restore them to remove any and all traces of the infestation. Edwin specifically also went to locate any body dumps that might also be in danger. Both are fairly far of the city, but you know that these things get into the bodies and stay there, and it's very possible that if you were to go to one of these locations, you would find quite a few infested corpses. And you were given the locations of those two dumps. The final thing that you guys did was you all did your extraction of Art of the Shadows, the lower level member of the rival gang that the boss has hired you to run out of the city, aka murder. We ended just, I believe it was like near the end of the day, when you all dragged Art onto your boat, paid off the guard, and sailed out of the city into the bay. Let's say it's early evening. The sun will be setting within 45-ish minutes. As you're all, most of you are all standing above deck with Art of Shadows tied to a stool and looking more than a bit perplexed as to what's going on. I believe he's unconscious at this point.
I don't know. I use suggestion on him to get him to come with us.
Right, he's still, so you told him that you were... Do you remember exactly what your suggestion was? I wanted to determine whether or not it's fulfilled at this point.
I think it was to come with us to talk to the boss.
And we told him he's somewhere out in the...
Right, and you're bringing him out. Yeah, you're gonna go meet him on another ship. Right. Okay, so he is still very compliantly sitting, though you have tied his hands and feet on the stool. A glassy, glazed look across his eyes. You guys still have, let's say, 5 hours left on your...
What did we need this guy for again? Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
He is the a member of a rival organization that's supposedly bringing in some kind of contraband to the city. The boss wants them taken out because it's conflicting with his business, and this guy is acting in his warehouse, which makes him suspicious.
Got it.
Edwin, you are napping with Isior. You can do whatever you want. You've had a whole day of being rested and everything. And I think that's where we're gonna pick up. You guys are still sailing. You've made it out of Riftheim and into the bay outside, but not too far away from land. What would everyone like to do?
I'll rig up a, essentially an autopilot to just keep us on our heading, so I can move away from the helm.
Sure. Do you guys? I mean, would you like to like take down the sails and stuff so you'll float but won't like go too far so you could still get back to the city easily?
Yeah, I'd say probably lower the sails because we're out far enough that nobody's really going to see what we're doing.
Yeah, the only other boats that you see near you, and that's like within like 1,000 feet, are very small fishing vessels with 1 or 2 people each on them. People just looking to keep their livelihood, fishers and fishmongers. Most of these sailing ships are in the main channel, which you are avoiding, based on your nefarious activities. Yeah, it's late. The sun will be setting soon. The waves lap against the boat, and Art is just kind of blankly looking out across the water, with Eddard standing menacingly beside him.
So, Art, one thing the boss was curious about was the contraband that you're bringing in.
This one knows of no contraband.
May I insight that?
Yes, you may. There goes my always whisper. Why does it say always whisper if you're not gonna whisper, huh, game? Hey.
Game?
Game? Okay.
I mean, I rolled real shitty anyway, so. And your second deception roll did also roll for us as well.
I know. I don't know why I'm changing the sheet, but it's not doing. I was having this issue with another game. Wow. Okay.
If you have any
manually
copy
roll.
of it, even if different NPC, you'll look at other.
I'm just looking over at the deception skill negative of nat 1, and I'm just like, that works. That fits. I'm gonna whisper this to myself. Does it to everybody on a nat 1. I would love that as an option.
There we go. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Better you go downstairs and pick up Edelwyn from the bed. Oh no, wait, she moved up. She moved up deck. Okay.
Well, you say you don't know anything, but we have information that you're involved with this contraband coming in, so you can stop lying. Please.
I feel like he is lying to us. I feel like there was a deception made.
I guess we're just gonna have to get a list of all his friends just in case.
Are you also rolling your eyes?
This one travels alone. I come to the city for work. I lift box, put box down somewhere else.
Right, none of that is mutually exclusive from bringing in contraband. You can still do that with that job description.
Why do you suspect this one? I have done nothing to you.
Because the person that we're bringing you to told us that you're doing this.
Yeah. Take an issue with what you're doing business-wise.
Perhaps you were misinformed.
Maybe he just doesn't like cat people.
It It is a common problem. We are often not welcomed.
I thought you were gonna go with the joke of like persecuted or something.
What?
See, now that would be distasteful.
Hey, I have a question, guys. Is torture on the table, or are we not becoming war criminals?
I cut a guy's fingers off.
Yeah,
What?
this party
That's
is not
not-
exempt from torture.
That
I played 5-finger fillet with him, missed on purpose, and cut his
Okay.
fingers off.
okay, cool.
Go for
Edward's
it.
gonna take his maul and smash in Art's knee.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah. Okay.
I gotta remind you, he's the bruiser, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he dies.
I was going to ask if my friend here had any way of making him be more forthcoming, but that works.
Hey, sometimes all you need is a little bit of,
Roll me maul at advantage.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you're gonna accidentally kill him in a single hit.
All right. 19 definitely hits. You smash one of his knees, like the knee cracks, and then like the bones of his leg start to crumple and shatter along with it as he screams, and you watch the glassy complexion that he had like shatter and dissolve into a mask of pain as he screams loudly. In the same moment, he tries to like jerk away from you, realizes that he's tied, and falls over onto the ground on the other side, tied to the stool. Ah, fuck! Fuck! Ah!
Awesome. Can I walk over?
I
and,
walk over
Yeah,
and I put him back upright and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, yeah.
You're a business castle.
That was Max. I undid everything that he
You
did.
literally
Like, see,
fainted.
isn't that better?
Oh, lay my leg. Oh,
Now, if you cooperate, I won't have him do it again.
Wait, me next.
are you lying?
No, I'm telling him I won't make him do it.
That's true. Not a lie.
Lord, ah, God, ah. Okay.
Although I am better at deception, so
I'm just curious. Is that a lie? Is what Cyrus saying a lie?
no. I mean, if he cooperates,
You
you
have
know,
no reason to hurt him.
right?
Okay.
And I did just heal all of his damage.
Would I actually know this guy's name? Or am I just like, oh.
You guys were told his name by the boss, so yeah, you
Oh,
would
okay,
have been
yeah.
informed by the party. You've
Yeah,
never
that-
met this person.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like I walk behind him and like grab his shoulders and like lean over, just be like, see, Art, all you gotta do is tell the truth. That's all it takes. Just really that easy.
You ask me to pick between my life and my limbs.
Oh well,
This one
limbs
cannot
first,
choose.
then life after. So it's like one or both, but,
I mean, if you cooperate, you know, who knows where you went? I don't.
You let this one go, if I tell you.
Sure.
Is anyone feeling not like letting him go as he looks around at your faces?
I was gonna say connect to Eddard and be like, nope.
Well,
But
Edelwin's wearing a mask,
I'm wearing a mask.
and Eddard has the expression of a fucking gargoyle. That is to say,
You can't
statuesque.
see me or hear me say that.
I feel like I wholesale believe Cyrus. Just fucking like him super.
And Fayetta is Fayetta below deck, or is she just watching this unfold?
She's below deck. She doesn't want any part of that. But she
Yeah.
also has a passive perception of 18, so she's going to know anyway.
She's cutting fucking wool and stuffing it into her ears below deck.
Actually, no, she doesn't have a passive perception of 18. She has a passive perception of 19.
You swear you let Art go. I tell you.
I won't harm you.
You did not do the harming.
Right, I'm the one who fixed you, so why not, just help me, help you, and we can move on.
Fucking blue cloaks. Shittiest deals in Lifeless Yonder. Fine.
He's not lying.
I mean, why did you sign up with them anyway?
Meh.
He did it.
Bring potions, healing into city. We sell very low price. We try to help people.
May I insight what he's telling me?
Sure.
I will as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I mean, he's telling the truth, Cyrus.
Yeah.
He's telling the truth, Edelwin. Erlong, you noticed he didn't specify what people he's helping. But it does seem true that they're bringing in healing potions. That seemed like a true statement.
So I heard
Maybe
they're bringing
there
them
might
for-
be other than just healing.
You might not have understood my friend. Who are you selling them to and using them to help?
Thank you.
They help anyone who buy them, but to heal and to
I'm gonna lift up my maul.
But,
and to grant power
I pull my dagger out,
Ooh.
like rested on the armrest of the chair.
They assist in different things.
explain.
Magic, fighting,
Who are they fighting?
whoever we must.
Okay.
Boss. And he spits on the deck between Cyrus's feet.
That's not very nice. You almost spit on me.
Is it going to cost me teeth?
I hadn't thought of that, but Eddard, if you'd like to. He's being very rude.
Wait. I answer all your questions. I answer.
We're just selling to. Where you're helping.
I look at Eddard. Can I have the next one?
What did the frog say? You fucking hit him in the face because he doesn't understand her long.
I think he said you're not answering all of our questions completely. But my little friend is very insightful.
Yes. Very. Raise a hand up and I start shocking grasp the air.
You see his fur on that side start to stand on end a little bit. Many ship leave port. I make sure crate go on boat. Contact in other city. Take off boat. Sell there. Send back profit. We had understanding with boss. But never trust a blue cloak, it seems.
What is this blue cloak term that you're referring to? Or do I know that?
Yes,
You know that.
Edwin and Eddard are both members of the Blue Cloaks. However, the boss that hired you is not a Blue Cloak.
Hmm.
Do you remember Layla
I'd like
and the
to.
Manor? That's the Blue Cloak organization.
Okay,
They're
so
mercenaries.
are we talking about the same boss then? Who's your boss?
My boss.
Mhm.
I work for Light. Light in the morning.
Is that another cat person? Because it's a weird name.
Yes.
Okay.
Many order come from Glove as well. Elegant Glove.
Okay,
Okay.
you're fucking with me right now.
No, it's
Can I insight that for the names?
sure.
Glove? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Glove. Elegant Glove.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is Art of the Shadows, so you, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth vis-a-vis names. You didn't get a name for the employer that hired you for this job.
Mhm.
Okay, but were they a tabaxi?
No, they were not.
Okay.
Elegant glove.
Who did you think I was taking you to?
Leader of Blue Cloaks, and he gestures his head at Eddard. His boss.
I want to hit him, but I can't hit him for no reason.
I mean,
I could, but
we bring in shipments from mountains in mainland, store them in cave outside of city. From city we go to port. Is my job to make it onto boat. Shipments go out, money come back. I make small sales in city, line own pockets.
Do we have a map or anything that this person could point out where the cave is, where they store this shit?
You do have a world map. It is a little bit large, but he can tell you that further down the river, about 20 miles, there is a natural cave hidden about another mile from the coast to the north there. So somewhere, I'll make a mark right about here. Bing.
Isn't that approximately like where the ruin was with the dwarves one, or was
the
that deeper into the mountains?
Yeah, the ruin was down here, where the hills start turning into mountains.
Okay.
I answer questions. You let go. I know. I leave. I no tell.
Ah,
And I just turn and walk back towards the hell.
You
Oh,
let
yeah.
go.
Grab him
Yeah,
by the
I
chest.
You
I
Grab
let
him by the
go.
chest. No. We're not going to slit his throat. Eddard is going to grab him by the chest, drag him to the side of the ship, and say, hope you learn how to swim, kitten. Throw him overboard.
Oh no, I was
Is he
gonna.
still bound?
Yeah.
I mean, I assume you're throwing him stool and all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk over to the side with Eddard and just like, I'll help out in this murder. Good.
I'm just over here thinking like, damn,
Yeah,
how much
just
does
walk
stool
him
cost?
over.
2 silver.
And I go, do you,
No,
think,
please, please.
you think he's
I
gonna
tell
float?
you everything. Please. He's screaming. You're like tilting the chair back or the stool back over the side. You got it by the legs now. He's almost almost all the way over,
All the way
upside
there.
down.
No mercy.
Fucking
Fucking Arlo! Oh shit.
Ah.
There is some splashing and frothing and I mean, he's not like sinking straight down. You didn't like tie a cinder block to him or anything, but he is not buoyant enough that his face is above the water as you watching him struggle like a foot and a half below the surface as the waves are crashing over him.
Yeah.
And it's not more than a few moments before the struggling seems to slow and he bobs farther under and away. And Cyrus is letting the sails back out, and you guys are pulling away.
This is the perfect time to test this out.
Oh, and don't worry about that. People know that when you get pulled out for information or for a talk, you don't really come back. So.
Or long. Are you sure?
Are you about to raise this motherfucker from the dead?
No, he's about to explode him while he's next to the boat.
No!
I thought he drifted away. My bad.
He's drifting. It's very slow.
I'll wait till we have enough distance and then I'll do it.
I cut the boat hard to it'd be starboard to circle us back around.
Okay. So you get at least 20-40 feet away from the body. I need an intelligence check versus the spell level, so DC 13 to be able to cast it. This is a work in progress.
I want to go below
I'll
deck.
use my once
Oh!
per. Once per.
No, can I go
Okay.
below deck?
Once per.
Oh, once per. Okay.
Oh,
How did you just roll opposite sides of this die?
I do this all the time. You can ask Nate. It happens all the time.
Give me a D100.
before he explodes one of us.
Please don't accidentally fatigue drain. The
Okay.
man sleeping again.
As you pull away, there is essentially a depth charge goes off. There's a splash of water that shoots up into the air, and you watch as several dead fish rise up to the surface. Erlong, you also become blurry. You are concentrating on blur on yourself as an unintended side effect of casting the spell. So you all watch as Erlong kind of shifts and fuzzes along all of his hard lines.
I walk like Static Frog across the deck, recording my record and notes. We make progress to the...
You all hear a yawn, and Isior steps up.
Oh, good morning,
Is
West High.
everything alright? I heard some screaming. Were we attacked again?
No, it's just spell practice. It's
Ah,
a good
yeah.
day, though. How is this, though?
Why are you blurry?
Ah, like I said, spell practice. I didn't do it on the ship, I did it on a target outside the ship. I think sailors call it, like, chumming the waters.
Well,
I
that's
see.
foul. That is foul. Wow, that guy's
I've been
dead.
a bit under the weather the past few days. Could I get a bit of an update on our position? How are we doing as far as returning me to someone on my side.
Well,
Legal government authority.
basically, we're getting some good
Is our main
friends
goal,
and
right?
money for that. We do have to
I
do
see.
a little bit of work here and there. Not really do too much unless you want to help out, but we're getting some benefactors so we can return you safely with a little bit of, extra oomph, not just empty pockets and able to defend yourself.
Shader just like walks up and like just like a little bit of irritation just like visible on her face, and like because she couldn't drown any of that out, any of it. It's like I'm not sure about I'm not sure about how, about him being able to help. Less because he would be a great help if wizards were less hated.
True. It's a tough spot to be.
Then I'm not quite fitting in, as it were.
It's
Yeah.
a location currently. Don't worry. No.
Just like we just need. On the plus side, you're getting a lot of good rest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, kind of like a first vacation, but still like a vacation. Gives it time to breathe.
See. Are we leaving the city then? We're back on the water? What's our heading?
Oh no, we'll just have to
Oh,
do
no,
that
no,
to test something, but now that that's done, yeah, we'll be heading back and helping out with the job. We did help out with the graveyard. They had a whole bunch of carrion stalkers, which was really bad.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing that nobody was happy about. There was a carrion stalker that was noticed, and then in a graveyard,
Cleaned up the graveyard.
and we still need to go check up on the other places where bodies are, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It's been a very busy week.
Very good. I suppose I could assist with your spell work along.
I walk over while probably the blur is ending. Like, look at this. I will start showing him the formulas and such.
And you did get him his spellbook back, right?
Yes.
How much magical ink were you able to afford?
Sadly, only 100 gold's worth.
Okay.
That's not really anything, which is also why we're trying to get some extra money so he can start.
Well, remember that this is money that you need to kick upstairs.
Yeah.
They need to be able to kick upstairs and then be able to afford magic ink.
Speaking of which, it is you do still have 5 of your week long of days. This is the second day. Osiris, are you cut the boat? Are you heading right back to the city right now, or you guys gonna stay
yeah,
out?
I mean, I don't. It doesn't seem like there's a reason to stay out in the harbor unless other folks think we should.
I thought Sydney was going to stay out here. That's why head back. Be able to give our
Well,
report.
killing that guy was the whole job, right?
Well, I'm sure there'll be subsequent things like going and clearing out the supply and that sort of thing. But worst case scenario, we do know where there's a bunch of health potions potentially.
Mm-hmm.
The job was to drive all of these tabaxi out of the city.
Yep.
So yeah, that does include the
The
cave, the location of their stash. Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right, you guys have enough time left today to return back to Riftheim, sailing back down the coast, getting back into your dock position before, or just let's say like an hour or so after nightfall. As you return back to your previous berth, it is late, and you can see that there are quite a few guard patrols. It seems as if the city is on a bit higher alert after the magical disturbances that happened the 2 previous nights.
What magical disturbance?
I think I'll stay on the ship tonight.
I think it might have been related to the number of lightning strikes in one area.
That's silly talk.
Yeah, you're probably right. None of them struck the same place.
Right. They were all with, at least 5 feet away at
How
different
goes it,
points.
man?
Exactly.
I was there. It didn't seem weird at all. But all right, are we just gonna call it a night then, or do we want to
You
start?
probably need to go ahead and do several things. One of them is check up on the tabaxi location, and the other one is check up on the body places so that we don't have to deal with a small army of problems. Or more accurately, the town doesn't have to deal with a small army of problems at a later point in time. I don't like carrion stalkers.
But that one is actually a good thing.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what? There's a who now? Where?
Well, I mean, there might be like a body
How
down.
shady do you think this town is?
Well, I've
Pretty
heard quite a bit about Riftheim. It's not exactly a den of purity, but most cities have poor reputations when it comes to that, outside of Faerun, of course.
Right, so if it has a poor reputation that you know about, that also means that there's also some people that get killed in the quiet.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
I hate to butt in.
Exactly.
That was kind of my job.
Mm, I see.
Don't get uncomfortable. You signed those papers. You already know what I'm about.
Yes.
But yeah, since they're unmarked graves, carrion stalker. Problem.
We should be. We should definitely make some effort to try and deal with that. I'm not sure where these bodies are, but that
That is another objective to do.
I mean,
Of
we are
course.
technically working it. It's just
I suppose not much to be done after nightfall, but should we not make haste towards that? Not sure what jobs we have, but at least that seems to help the greater good. I'd be more than willing to assist in that.
I mean, where were the? Do we know where the extra grave sites were for the potential carrion stalker infestations?
Heather does. He went ahead and got the locations.
Who does?
Heather, you remember? He went over to
Oh, right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if we want to take care of those tonight,
There's
sure.
one north and one south.
Yeah.
Each about a day's travel overland.
I think the idea was to get the one that was away from the sword, opposite direction of the sword, and then get the other one on the way to the sword.
And because the fact that we just needs to be done ASAP before it becomes a larger problem than anybody is willing to deal with.
yeah, that's the big issue. I feel pretty confident in doing it.
Are the blue cloaks are the blue cloaks actually properly aware of this or no? Because they got a Trinidad version from Eddard, right?
You got a what?
Trinidad. I think I said that word wrong. They got a short version of the events from Eddard, right?
No.
Did Eddard explain it at all?
No. The last thing you want to do is put hysteria into a fucking town.
That's true.
No, he just requested the location. I think he might have told Joystick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like told her about what the problem is.
Joyce.
And
Laughing Steel was her name.
I didn't blink at all about the name, but that's hilarious. But yeah. She knows, right? And that way we could possibly get Blue Cloak assistance in dealing with that. Or I don't
I
know.
think Eddard would motion to himself.
Like
I don't think we're getting it.
yeah, I didn't think so. Other than Eddard himself, because actually no, getting more backup that is less skilled is probably gonna just add in more problems to deal with.
Are there more bodies?
Yep, more bodies, more carrion stalkers later.
More people needing to get paid?
I wasn't thinking about that in the slightest.
Think people are gonna risk their lives like really done for free?
Oh yeah, you think Eddard's joining you guys for the fucking Dwarven fucking field trip for free?
No. However, you also got assigned to it without.
He's getting
Too
paid
much.
for it.
Yeah. But I was going to say, like, I wasn't thinking about the price tag in the slightest. I was thinking about, will they, this is more of an active defense than it is more of a extermination, I think. Which people still need to get paid for.
Mm-hmm.
People are, yeah.
People are people.
I don't know how to break this to you. Edelwyn agreed to give Eddard commission for helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the conditions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's also,
yeah,
it's also
there's-
just like she would have asked for the same thing, so she's like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no,
He said if his life is going to be put at risk, he deserves cut of your jobs.
yeah. I don't think I was even in the question was fit
What?
if in the question. I was just talking about the additional people being hired on.
I don't know. Additional people definitely want to get.
Yeah.
Now, where's that halfway house I live out of?
Just up the street.
I would assume you would live out of the manor, more than likely, Eddard.
Yeah, that's what I was calling the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I was calling the halfway house.
Okay.
Because it's halfway up the
Uh,
street.
Yeah, you're more than able to hop off the boat. Is anybody else getting off the boat tonight as you guys are setting down to rest for the night?
No!
Hmm.
At least I'm not.
Where were we staying earlier when we
The
got
Blue
here?
Cloaks mansion.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, you guys slept on the boat last the only other night that you spent here. This would be your second night.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, we'd probably still stay here, yeah.
Boat is cheapest option. Plus
I am
hammocks are
going
nice.
to. I'm going to inform Layla everything that Art squealed about.
Okay. Are you is it just like a status update, or would you like to do the scene?
Just the status update is fine.
Okay. She does seem interested, but like usual, she's hiding her hand. What exactly she feels about it, she keeps to herself.
And I forget who hired us for that job.
Another contact, someone who works with the Blue Cloaks, at least in this city, was the one who gave you that information.
Alright, I'll also let her know that that was the individual that hired us. Just in case she's having a conflict of interest.
Out of character, I think it is.
She would say, sort of offhandedly as you were leaving. Oh, and if you find anything there, I'm sure we could make use of it. Recover what you can, bring it back to us. We'll buy any of their supplies back. I'm sure we could make some money off of that.
Oh, should I John Wick this fucking warehouse then? Walk in with only my sledgehammer.
Probably not the warehouse, but the secret hideout, probably.
Boom, 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 boom.
John Wick all the people.
Besides, you can't really do a John Wick without two crossbows enchanted with auto reload.
He reloads.
He doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say he's got crossbow master is what he's got.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Keanu actually has done a few live on the spot because the
He's a cool motherfucker.
He also hates CGI, I think.
smart man.
Yeah, he did not want to work with CGI.
CGI doesn't fucking work as a movie. Like, there's a very finite line, and Hollywood always jumps over the fucking edge of it.
Alright, if there's not anything else that you guys would like to do tonight, either you make your way over, you give your status update, you go to your regular bed for the night.
No, I returned to the ship.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you all do that. If there's nothing else, you guys are going to have the night progress for you all. And nothing bad is going to happen to you.
It's a miracle.
No one comes towards the boat. There are no guard patrols that come any closer than they usually do, and you are all able to get a long rest up tonight. In the morning, you all awaken, fully rested. Isior, still with a little bit of lingering effects, his last level exhaustion finally gone, is up with you all to have breakfast aboard the ship. What are you all doing today?
Well, I think we basically need to pick one of the jobs to start and head that outside of the city to start heading that way.
Yes, essentially, we still need to clear those people out, so.
Yeah, maybe the clear out because we have to leave the city for the other two things, don't we?
finish that for sure. That for sure that they are not going to be hunted.
Thought we had to leave the city for all of it.
The stash isn't in the city.
No, it is
Oh.
down the river, but much more reachable because of that, because you can take your boat.
Mm.
It's in a secret cave.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Shit. Damn, I don't know.
I mean, I'm voting for the secret cave so we can start getting some of those stashes and things.
We
Okay.
can always roll a d6.
I'm down for the cave, but if you want to roll for it, I'm down too. So.
Well, if you guys want to do something, we don't have to roll a
Alright.
random
Then we
number.
do-
I mean,
Then we do the cave thing.
yeah, Cliff, activists
Cave.
got the job and
Alright.
started just now. Make sure that
Sounds
they
like-
don't get a head start on us.
Sounds
You
like
wanna-
cave.
You want to take the ship upstream?
Can the ship reach that far from there?
Wouldn't we have to drag it?
I'm not a Viking. But I try.
I thought that's the only way to fucking sail upstream.
You guys have your ship has oars as well as
Oh, gross.
sails and things like that. If you guys would, so like you don't have to. It's just an option. If you would like to take the boat, you could.
What if we... Does the ship have any lifeboats?
Yeah, this boat has several. Yeah, 4. Each large enough for a pair of medium creatures.
So I want to say it feels like it'd be more logical for us to get on one of the lifeboats and row upstream, as opposed to taking our galleon.
Well, I mean, if we could sail upstream, get that far, and then row.
But if you can't sail, what if the wind isn't in our favor?
Yeah, let me take the tiny dinghies.
Okay, the wind, the wind can change, stop and change all at once.
Yeah, that's sailing.
All right, we're gonna take the sail, the fucking lifeboat. The
Hell yeah.
I don't want to be at the mercy of Mother Nature.
Sure.
Uncomfortable.
Also,
Okay.
seeing a fucking galleon come down or upstream when you're running a secret
Operation.
organization, operation. We bit suspicious.
Just a you know, a little bit. Un
Don't
poquito.
be suspicious.
All right. If you don't mind, I'm gonna be taking the time to copy over a spell or two. I'm gonna start with mage armor. Begin getting that down.
That's a good idea.
If you do locate any magical ink, I would be more than appreciative.
Trying to work on that, but at the same time, this place just doesn't like magic users.
Of course. I'm very familiar. There's a reason I've never traveled this far north before.
Hmm. It's a task. I will make it.
Okay. Breakfast happens. You decide on your course. You guys start lowering one of the 3 of the lifeboats overboard then. For the 5 of you.
Yeah.
We can't sit on each other's laps.
I mean, we're
No, the
going
boats
to
will
be-
start to sink if you put more than 2 medium creatures in them. I guess Fayada could.
Fayada can just fly
doesn't
next to
need,
us,
so
yeah.
you just need 2. Yeah.
Secondary
Yeah.
note, we should probably bring 3 anyway if we're taking shit from there.
That's true.
Who's the strongest of your crew?
We point at you.
You.
Who's the second strong? I'm not your crew, first of all.
You are right
I'm
now.
I'm assigned guard for narrative reasons right now.
You are now.
Right. So can I just point out, like, no matter whose strength it is, I'm pretty sure our long strength score is at 8. My strength score is at 8, and other one's strength score is shit.
Mine is a
That just
10.
leaves Cyrus.
Big burly Cyrus.
I'm a sorcerer.
Big burly
My
Cyrus.
score is 8.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, remember how you were like, we desperately need a front line, and then you made one?
Nobody has a 12.
No. Nope.
The next highest strength score is 10.
Yeah.
The moment a fucking pair of ogre gauntlets show up, everyone's gonna be fucking wrestling for them.
Should we just get some horses then?
I could.
To get horses and tie lifeboats. So
No. I'm saying just ride horses. Ride horses instead of taking the lifeboats.
Do we have the gold to rent horses in a wagon?
Technically,
No.
yes, but also not really.
No, we don't.
We do not have that
We
much.
need all the money that we can get. We're trying to save money, not spend it.
That's why I said technically yes, but not really.
And then there's the option to steal horses, but I don't think anyone has animal handling either.
Animal handling? What is that?
I believe it's wisdom.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
bet I'll
here
have.
we go to the
bet my-
casino, gamble for horses, right?
Yeah,
That's
go to
terrible.
the casino to gamble for horses, not your debt.
Damn.
So we'll tie the back ship, the ship nobody's in, or the boat nobody's in, to the one that Eddard and Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's being, isn't it?
Yeah.
I heard the silence and I'm like, yeah, it's definitely mine.
So Eddard doing meeny, meeny, eeny, meeny, miny, mo chooses Arlong to be his boat buddy.
At least it's not Valletta, who is 13 pounds.
Alright, let's
All
do
right, me and Cyrus, let's go.
I'll be sure to slap mage armor on myself.
Same. I'm not getting messed up.
Oh, we just need a wagon.
Wagon or
How-
cart?
How
Yeah.
expensive is a wagon?
We can steal it. I'm going to cast Find Steed when we leave the city.
Good work.
If it turns out to be very skeletal and half dead, don't mind that.
Isior is hearing your discussion about stealing things, and he's going to say, there's surely, if all you need is a wagon, I can... And he goes back below deck and comes back up with his, like, the ceremonial robes that he was wearing when you all rescued him. And they're not in the best shape, considering the blowing up and the being almost killed by red and
My
things like that.
fucking God.
But there are some sections that still have quite a bit of very expensive lace and a few jewels woven in. This should, even in its state, be worth 30, 40 gold if you can find the right person to sell it to. I as much as possible, I would like to not be complicit in crimes against the state.
It's not your
theft
stat.
of someone's. No, but
Then cover your eyes.
Although at the same,
I
this-
didn't. I'm pretty sure I'm still complicit if I'm covering
Yeah,
my eyes.
don't even. Hey, don't worry about it. Everyone who lives
You
here.
just call
is-
me kid, young woman.
Shut up.
I'm sleeping
Don't
in bed
worry.
next to her.
Don't worry.
All I can
everyone
think
in the city is a criminal anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Give me a persuasion. I'm sure not everyone is a.
No. Seriously, everybody. And then she looks at Eddard. That guy, criminal.
I had gathered that, yes.
Eddard, how many criminals do live in this city?
What's the population of the city, Nate? Um,
Well, Twig, do you live here? And he'll motion to the headmaster.
no.
Then there ain't a pure
Obviously.
soul here.
See what I'm
Right.
saying? Steal a horse, it's probably someone else's anyway. Doesn't even matter.
Steal horse, right?
Steal a horse. Steal a horse, ride a cowboy. What are you accomplishing?
That doesn't even make sense. You still steal
Taking
the
the
horse,
horse.
but you took the horse before fucking.
You going back to the seat of the crime to fuck the cowboy.
That doesn't make any sense. What does that even mean?
Everybody is confused.
All right, so I see a wagon up here.
Down. I'm ready to steal. Let's go.
Okay. You're going to steal from the keep?
No, we should probably.
Oh, there's a
steal-
wagon right here.
We should probably steal from outside if there's like one that's a little bit on the outskirts, like where we're headed, or.
I mean, you know that there's a steady trail in and out of.
Yeah, so we can rob a carriage.
Did you fill
little
mine?
fucking carriage on the way here.
We can carjack somebody?
Yes.
You're suggesting we just carjack the first motherfucker who rides up on us?
Yes.
I can see why you have such a big reputation.
Come on, like.
I'm sure an innocent
Sure.
farmer carrying supplies shouldn't be.
Easier.
So, all I'm asking is that you simply offer them this before
Better
any
to take the
loss of
road.
life.
Better will take the road and say thanks for the down
we can sell
payment.
that for our debt.
Yeah, pretty much.
You see, his brow like crinkles and like.
Isior, remember when I told you not to do a whole lot when we got here?
One of the reasons I have risen to my position is that I was not but to stand by when justice was being perpetrated.
Okay, but
Won't
look,
change that now just because of the attempt on my life.
what you do you want to? It's almost like you want to die. Like, are you okay? Are you
I'm-
being affected by some magical way that I don't know about?
Some principles are worth the sacrifice. I believe that is one of the big differences between us.
So your principles are worth sacrificing your life, which potentially sacrifices the lives of however many people live back in Faerun that we just left.
They are
Remember
the
what
ones
we're
I'm
doing here.
stealing
now.
a wagon.
Yes, we need the wagon. This is a big part of.
You could
Our
simply
plan.
buy a wagon.
We don't have the money!
We
I am
can't.
giving you a robe to sell.
It's your damn clothes!
How much money does a wagon cost in the first place?
Market price?
150?
Too much.
Way
150
too fucking-
35.
Oh, I'm
Are
thinking
you
the
talking
horse.
about a wagon or a cart?
A wagon.
I thought a wagon was a lot more.
Wagon's
I'm
a lot
looking at-
fucking-
I'm looking at 5e right now. I'm on D&D Beyond. Cart is
Okay,
even cheaper, I believe.
I thought the
Oh.
entire time that a wagon was a fuck ton
A cart is only 15.
Why the fuck did I think it was over 100?
Because the value of gold is really weird, and magic items are scaled super high because they're supposed to be rare, so it makes everything else seem super cheap in comparison, except like poison.
They're also super hard to fucking break, which makes their value way higher.
Right.
So in other words, this entire
The
conversation
wagon with horses is more expensive, but if you have something to summon a horse, then...
A wagon is only 35 fuck.
That's what I said. We were
I
having
could
this
pay
whole
what
conversation, and I was like, I realized there was a disconnect. Yeah.
I could just pay right fucking now and get a wagon.
Yeah, I had to ask the question because I realized there was a disconnect as well. And I was like,
Thank
wait
you.
a second.
I
How
appreciate
much
you.
is a fucking wagon cost?
Regardless,
Because you said
you
like,
guys, this is still, I think this is still a good conversation to have in character, because you're seeing that Isior is really not down for this like life of crime. As cool as I am in the campaign is, you might lose Isior by doing this.
Ooh.
What the
We
fuck would he...
actually- We can't get a cart unless we get 2 horses.
Because you can't strap it up.
You need 2 mounts for that.
How much is a horse?
75 gold.
Cheapest horse, draft horse is 50, riding horse is 75. Yeah, draft horse does have a higher carrying capacity. They can carry 540, which is more than a wagon, but I think you still need 2 for a wagon. Even
You
if
do.
it-
You hands down.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's where the price comes from.
That's for the 50 gold. Yeah, I mean it's a living animal. So regardless, it's still an expensive purchase, and everything else. I think the conversation still stands.
They will take the fucking boats.
What's those? Keep your class, sir. Please.
He looks at Eddard, who's still holding them. To translate for Josh, he said, "Isior, keep your clothes."
Yeah. I mean, judging about that stuff, that's your problem with him now.
I don't have any issue. He's more than welcome.
Yeah, compared to that, I think.
And please, understand that we're doing what we're doing, not because it's fun or because we want to. I mean, it is kind of.
You consider it fun. I have to
But
get this
we're
shit
doing
done
it
so we can
out
make sure the city's
of
not fucking dead.
necessity. We're doing this out of necessity. Because the worst thing that can happen isn't some guy getting his horses stolen or whatever. It's people getting turned into vampires. Or harvested like livestock. That's what we're worried about.
You're right. And as soon as I'm able to recover funds enough to rebuild my spellbook, I will be more than happy to lend my considerable aid.
It's okay.
And
I'm
make-
not mad. I'm just explaining it. You know, not justifying, just explaining. You know what I mean?
Some things supersede. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like we're gonna go tearing around the farms and just terrorizing.
Exactly.
Yeah, he looks a little bit downcast, but you can tell. I mean, this is just like a hard truth that he has kind of resisted learning for a long time.
Most of his life.
Yeah, he lived in one of the most powerful cities in the world. He was untouchable until 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, because his poisoning started before the terrorist attack. Just to rewind the tape all the way back, that's how everything started. You guys were all just people in a city when the sky started falling.
Good time.
So we should
You get in the
Sail
boats.
out. Yeah, sail out to the delta of the river.
Okay. You all sail back out as far as you can up the river. Not more than an hour and a half journey in your large ship. Cover much more than that in a day. How are you guys going to secure the ship here? Or are you going to try and sail it as far west as possible?
I thought we were just taking the lifeboats and we
Yeah,
were
yeah. If
leaving
we're leaving
the
this
ship
out
in the
that way,
harbor.
Yeah.
You're taking it out to the harbor. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I meant we're leaving it in the dock.
You want to port it?
Would you be more comfortable with me guarding it in port or at this junction? And he's pointing at the map, which you guys are all looking at.
Probably the junction. Then there's people aren't just gonna walk.
We could simply sail to the far side, drop anchor. It'd be relatively out of the way, from what I could tell. And he'll say to Adalwin and Eddard, "Is there anything over there? Farms, manors?"
Not really. Not too much.
The
It's not
occasion,
anything
the
you could
occasional
sail a
one,
boat
yeah,
on. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. There are no
I was
docks
thinking
or anything there.
cliff. Like it like forms into a cliff. I'm like, not anything you could sail a boat off of. It's mainly just like
The cliffs of despair. Okay.
exactly. Thanks, disembodied voice.
Okay. Cyrus, is that all right with you as the captain?
Sure.
Okay. You guys cut down a little bit on the distance that you'll have to row today. Just having to cover roughly 24 miles upstream. You lower through the 3 boats in. It's Erlong and Eddard in the front with their boat tied to the spare boat, and then Cyrus and Edwin in the second boat.
Yep.
You only need 1 oarsman, but if you share, that 1 oarsman can make the check with advantage. I just want to see that you guys are actually able to do this. It's a nice and easy DC 10.
Yeah, we'll
You-
share.
Do you think?
I'm actually proficient in athletics.
Do you think
Hell yeah.
Arlong is actually going to help Eddard?
Yes.
Do you think
That's
Arlong's
why
assistance-
I offered the option.
No, I mean, do you think Arlon's physical assistance would help Eddard,
Ugh.
or do you
I
think
think-
Eddard would have to take both oars to not keep shifting to his side because he does have?
I think he would be able to give you small breaks. Is essentially what it is. You would be rowing most of the time, but you would be able to go, "Hey, can I stretch out my arms for like a couple minutes?" And he'll take it for like 5 minutes and then do it and then give it back to you. That was what I was picturing. I didn't imagine you each had 1. If that doesn't sound accurate to you, then you don't have to take the advantage. I totally understand that as a character decision. That's why I offered.
The other issue is we have a second rowboat tied to ours.
Yours is a slightly higher DC. I'm going to give you 12 because it's not like loaded yet, so that's not adding a huge amount of weight.
Right, but would Arlong have the strength to do that?
Maybe.
I mean, that's what this check is here to determine.
I'll do my best.
Would you prefer that what you and Erlong both roll?
Just because I think it would, because Eddard and Arlong's strength differ so much, I think it would just make more sense for us to roll separate.
Okay. Then Cyrus, you can roll at advantage for you and Edwin trading off, and then I'll get you, Eddard, and you Erlong to roll regular, just athletics.
Edelwin, my athletics is with stuff is 2. Are you higher than that?
No.
Okay.
Bruh.
Bunch of weak ass babies.
So this is when I roll a 5.
I believe in
Never
you.
mind.
There's a 5 in there.
I'm gonna
Very,
grab
very
it tomorrow.
nice.
I will return.
Arlong. Okay. Okay, so you guys are actually all making very good time up the river. Erlong, you surprise Eddard in your ability to maneuver a watercraft. Is this due to some experience in a rowboat that you've had?
Experience traveling with Cyrus. At the same time, he's used to having like both oars in one hand and then like not seated but like full body stretching with his frog legs out and pushing the rowboat.
If I were to use water vehicles, would that allow me to do use a different stat or anything? Because I'm also proficient in water vehicles.
For rowboats, I still would have used strength as the attribute to maneuver it, because there's not like a navigating component to just going up the river, and you guys were able, huh? Oh, I genuinely didn't hear you.
Oh, I says you like you said something about not being a navigation issue.
I mean, I was able to survive a canoeing trip when I had no ability to navigate, so I'll say it's down to strength. But this is me going by a canoe, so it's a little different. Regardless, you guys have left the boat. You're making good time up the river. With those checks, I'll say it's another 2 hours of rowing. The current is actually not very strong, especially as you stick outside of the direct center of the large river.
It only lasts a minute, but could I shorten the trip at all by using gust of wind? Once or twice?
We don't have sails.
I don't think the lifeboats have sails. They're essentially just rowboats because they're very small.
Right, but if I essentially I'm trying to push us by like holding on to the boat when I'm not rowing and would that do anything? Sort of like I guess trying to create like a fan boat situation.
I'm leaning towards no, mostly because it's just a minute long, and unless you could make a sail, the most that would do would be allow you guys to take I just don't think a minute would meaningfully move you that much farther along. Especially because you still would have to wait for the other two, and they're dragging an empty boat, which provides almost no air resistance.
And I'm guessing this probably wouldn't do much either. It's just a cantrip. But I did see that I can change the flow of water.
Choosing it, but it only affects a 5-foot cube. I would be down if it affected a larger area. It does just need somatic components, so you could be saying it the entire time while you're rowing, almost like a sea shanty, just repeating the spell again and again and again. I do kind of like that image a lot. Yeah, let's say you're able to you're not like parting the seas or anything, but you're using here's this. You use the shape water to give the empty ship its own slight forward momentum from the current, which makes it that much easier for Erlong and Eddard to pull the empty boat, reducing their load a little bit. And that'll also be useful on the way back. That'll reduce their DC. You guys, you cut maybe 15 minutes off of the trip without having to be slowed for that.
Cool.
Alrighty, let me change up the music.
I lost track of me.
You guys are on the world map right now, doing your checks to get up the river.
No, I know that. I just forgot where I was specifically.
You are in the boat with, or you are flying. Was what was decided earlier, unless you would prefer to be in the empty boat because you're tiny, so you have or you're small, so you have a negligible weight.
Yeah, I'm weigh 14 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean your equipment weighs more than you in almost any case.
Yep.
All right, you guys are paddling up the stream, and though the trees are somewhat sparse, every time there is a break in the cliffs on either side of the river, you can see a gravel beach that is populated by more than a few evergreen trees. The main variety that is spread across the lifeless yonder in this cold, cold midday. Though the sun is shining, it is a brisk uh, uh, trip, and you guys are all thankful for the physical labor to keep you warm. As you are making your way up, you can see the particularly shaped cliff that somewhat resembles a fiend's glowering eye that was described to you by Art. And you can see the natural gravel beach that is hidden behind the out jutting rocks. As you guys approach, can I get perception checks?
Perfect.
Or long as dead tired from rowing.
Man,
Eddard is
all
too busy doing all of the work to pay attention. Sorry, what?
Can't Fayetta like not score lower than her passive perception? I think that's how I thought I read that's a rule of perception checks. Like you can't do worse than your passive.
can I use my passive perception of 19?
For you roll for a perception check, your roll could be less than it doesn't always mean rolling is always worse. It's always a worse bet though. Can you roll? So anything that would affect your passive perception is automatically a 19. But an active check to look for something is different because passive perception represents how good you are at spotting like threats and things. It's like a specific subsection. Is my understanding. That's how I usually use it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's
Alright.
like, okay, I just build my passive whatever to be amazing, and I never fail, and that's less interesting. Because everybody makes
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah, I have to wait until level 11 for that to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say you might be thinking of reliable talent for rogues where they can't roll below 10.
No, I thought specifically with passive perception, because it's the most like all the skills can be passive. But I thought, and I could have been like where I heard that could have been wrong, but I thought you couldn't score less than your. But anyway, moving.
Regardless, Cyrus, you and Fayetta are both able to spot several deep gouges in the gravel that were partially covered or filled in, but the lapping tide has kind of uncovered again, where you can see that the bare earth is exposed and scored down by the hull or hulls of ships not much larger than your rowboats being dragged up onto the beach here.
All right, well, let's beach the rowboats and head towards the cave.
All right. Real cave hours.
Fayetta pats her bag of holding and readies herself.
Okay, you guys are standing on the beach. Can I get a survival check from one of you at advantage to find and follow a trail?
Just one of us?
Who has the best wisdom?
Probably me. If not me, it'll probably be Cyrus. Maybe not.
No, my wisdom is 12.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
so- Alright, so
Good.
Very nice. You locate the trail that is marked deeply by the tracks of a sledge being pulled by some large four-pawed creature. There are smaller footprints that walk alongside and behind that all wear boots of medium-sized creatures, though they vary in exact size and shape.
Oh, whoops, wrong. I didn't mean to post that.
Animal
A
friendship
bird, a
unlimited
bird
with
flutters
snakes.
down on and lands on Cyrus's outstretched finger. It's a bluebird. It tweets its song at you.
I love
It doesn't
I
even
love
work like that. It just says unlimited but snakes.
I love that it says unlimited but snake.
Well, I meant to like it's for me as a snurson, it's at will, but it's only at will if I'm using it on snakes.
I know, it's great. I'm just gonna take this like put that in Nexus. Just by itself.
Unlimited but snakes.
I mean, would you like to try and locate some snakes?
No.
It's like Aquaman, but with just snakes.
Aquaman but parcel tongue.
Oh dear. Okay. In that case, you all make quick time through the forest. Are you guys keeping an eye out, doing anything? It's not supposed to be more than a 10-15 minute walk, and Feyada has done a very good job of following and finding the path.
All right, let's head to the cave.
I guess, can I watch for like traps on the way to the cave and stuff?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Shit.
Can
Fuck.
you, give a,
Well, I'm not really watching that well.
can you give a passive perception to do the same job?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. As you guys are walking through the forest, you see light breaking ahead of you, and as you step forward into the clearing, you can see before you a large opening into the cliffs ahead of you. Standing before them is a large white-furred Khajiit who is standing next to a wooden stake driven into the ground. The wooden stake is attached to chains that stretch out to attach to the collars of large wolves. Wolves.
Would that be a nature check to identify them?
Uh,
Or just normal wolves?
you can try. Yeah, make me a nature check as you look at them.
Damn, I'm bad at nature.
Man, nature-
Damn, I'm not that bad at nature.
You recognize a dire wolf when you see one. They are larger and much more dangerous than your average wolf. They are excellent fighters, especially in groups, and they have quite keen senses. Very dangerous to you. They're quite a bit bigger than you.
Yeah, so it's a lot of things.
As you are standing here, you do hear and see one of these wolves' head raise up and give it snuffle into the air before beginning to stand up and looking around. Feta, you immediately zip behind a tree, stealing your wings as best as possible.
I did what I could, but I don't think anybody else can do the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everyone else is very quiet.
I might need to reload roll 20 here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, probably just like get down in the brush if we're like in a bunch of like very tall shit.
Yeah, feel free to move wherever you guys would like on this map. You guys are at like the very edge of the forest. If you're trying to hide, roll stealth, but you Veda has already seen, and you can all see that one of these things is standing up and sniffing around, pulling at the edge of its chain.
Yeah, I'll like get down and hide for a sec.
Okay.
By the way, can I also use? That sounds about right. Right. So can I also use my cleansing stone to remove this to try to make sure I have no scent?
Sure. You can. I mean, it'll clean you. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Feyena did everything in their power to do things, and then Cyrus is loud.
Um. Yeah. I mean, Arlong
I'm not
and
loud. I'm 9 stealthy.
Arlong and Eddard, are you doing anything? I assume Eddard's making no attempt and is just
No,
standing there
he
in
is
the
just-
sunshine.
He is.
Yep.
He's watching everybody get down in the brush. What are you hoping to get with that? What's the goal here?
Nah, get that one. And I just stand up. I'm like, I don't know. I thought I'd try and hide, but
Yeah, Feyena just like looks over at Cyrus's attempt, and just gave a helpless shrug.
Are you trying to avoid the? Are we trying to avoid the mutts?
yeah,
Well,
probably.
there's not really a way around them.
We kind of just gotta get at them, don't we?
I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yep. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay.
Who's that skulking in the brush over there? Rolls
I
out
will
across the
just-
clearing.
I will walk forward, and when I get to about here,
Oh,
I
you
think I'm
fucking!
good.
You're gonna roll.
walking
You're
out there.
gonna roll initiative well before that. Oh yeah, we're gonna roll initiative well before that.
Say, let's fucking
I
try-
can't try and talk my way through this.
Is that what was gonna happen there?
Maybe.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna put you roundabouts here, and as you start advancing out of the brush, he says, "Stop right there, or I let go of my dogs." And he is pulling and aiming a short bow at you, and we're gonna go into initiative to figure out what takes place and in which order.
Oh my god!
I can't believe Cyrus is did not expect this.
Bo, 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 bo.
Good night.
All right.
There you go.
Eddard, Edwin, Cyrus. Is Arlong here? Josh, bud?
That would be a resounding no.
What happened?
Where the fuck did he go?
He didn't say
Like-
BRB, did he? I
don't
realized he was
think
really
so.
quiet during when I was asking for stealth checks.
The frog is unconscious.
He did say BRB up before you.
Oh, wow.
when we went
Yeah.
for perception checks.
But he's
Well,
still.
But he's still gone.
Shit. He must have been fucking exhausted after all the rowing that he didn't do.
Blowing up the goddamn corpses. Josh!
Hey, it's okay. He can join in later.
I hear like, he's lighting up. Oh, he's coming back. Here it is.
Hey,
Josh!
You pooping?
There it is. We're rolling initiative.
I figured.
Were you pooping?
Yes.
You pooping?
No wonder he was gone so long. Okay.
Hey, when nature calls, you answer.
yeah, fair. So, what happened was Cyrus attempted diplomacy. It didn't work.
Oh.
Well, Nate didn't actually let me attempt.
No. Cyrus
We're
attempted.
being railroaded.
Drug,
Motherfucker!
drug
No, it's not.
dealers famously known for their letting people just walk up and talk to them.
Letting people walk
Hey,
out of the
maybe
place.
I'm a potential buyer.
Wrong place to buy, bud. You don't go to the RV. You never go to the RV. That's how you get shot in Breaking Bad. You see this wolf here is going to start yanking and pulling at its chain as if
Okay,
it is
so full
preparing to do
disclosure.
something. Yeah.
My plan as I was approaching was to try and charm both of these animals. So could I have had that prepared for when they come towards me? Like that was my entire plan the entire time as I was walking towards them.
High, low, favorable.
Yeah, high or low.
Even though I've been rolling low, I'll go high.
Always gotta go high.
Give me
Bang.
a 12.
Oh, I'm
Can I-
sorry.
And can you give me one perception inspiration?
You could give it to him.
Hey, roll it again so they can roll it. So they can roll an 8.
No! Why did you? How did you?
The fucking predictions on this man. Who are you?
I'll use mine.
Okay.
What timeline did you come from?
There we go. We got the 12. Okay, you have it
There's
prepared.
the
What's
12
the
I said
range?
earlier, huh?
What's the range on that?
It is 30 feet. So
30
are
feet.
both of the dogs coming at me at the same time?
It's actually not able to come at you. It is pulling and yanking itself against the chain. And no, that is just this one here.
Okay. Well, if the trigger is if they come within 30 feet,
Okay.
I will cast it.
Okay, one or you're waiting for both.
Initially my plan was to use a second level. So I'll stick with that I wanted to hit both of them.
Okay. You are preparing for both of them to enter your area. Erlong, you are all the way back there in the corner.
That's right. Corner camping. Wizard from the corner.
This is legitimate
Sticks.
strategy.
Oh, jeez. Alright, you can grab him out and you can put him wherever you want.
Damn right.
Is it a skeleton?
It is.
Would the wolves be attracted to the skeleton because of bones?
I mean, it is a spirit. There are no real bones, but maybe. Maybe if Cyrus tells them that it's a nice tasty bone.
I tell Sticks, kill the cat man.
Okay.
That is me, and then it goes to Sticks. Special senses. One grave.
You did do fourth? Oh, third level. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's only one. One attack.
Okay.
Sadly, it's one of the few that's just automatically rounded. That says Ooper attack. There you go.
Yeah, he ducks under the bolt and says, "So you're here for looking some fun, aren't you? Alright." That was you, and then that was Stick, so we'll go to this boy. He's going to use one of his, attacks to kick the stake that he is standing on to the side, and the chains fall to the ground limply. He is then going to aim his short bow and fire first at Cyrus, and then at Stick, because they're the only things in range. A 21 to hit you, Cyrus.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That is going to be 15 piercing and a 14 versus stick.
Definitely it's.
That's 11 piercing.
No, stick.
Quickly pulls back and fires two shots very, very quickly from this quiver.
He gets 3 attacks?
He does.
Okay.
Fayetta, you are hidden.
I also hate this map right now because there is no place to hide.
It's like they planned it for an entrance.
Yeah. It makes
There's some
a lot
high
of sense.
ground.
Would you?
Wolves can't really reach there, can they?
I mean, dire wolves are very big and do have a not insignificant jump.
I'll fly higher.
Make him work for it.
No, it could be in the water. Well, over the small cliff. But then it gets shot 3 times. I don't like this fight. Alright, let me think. How am I going to... How much distance do I have?
Plenty.
Wait, does that mean right here? Damn. I'm gonna see if I can hide behind the stump. How tall is this rock?
Nothing?
Damn. Over here?
No, like they're like basketball-sized rocks.
Damn.
Don't you have a short bow?
I do. It reaches 80 feet.
To move up,
Yeah, I
cast
know.
the stump, and then move out of the guy's distance with the rest of your movement.
Right. Alright, moving up. 1 short bow shot. With advantage in stealth.
13 is going to go wide. Planks off of the back.
Do I have Stalker? No. Right, so let me just go ahead and sneak again. At least that's not rolling badly.
Okay, you're trying to hide behind this stump.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say that'll be fine because you are a small creature. You can get half cover and be hidden. We'll go to Adawin.
All right.
It'll be.
Let's see. Okay, I need my handy dandy ruler. Because I don't know distance. I can't count 30. Okay.
6 spaces.
Nah. Okay, yeah, that shit would not work. Sick. I gotta move anyway. So I will move, actually. I'll get like about here.
Okay. You get there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my spells. I have to remember what I have. It's been a while since I've played this character. 25. I want to try and shoot with my hand crossbow, but that shit'll be disadvantage on it. Yeah, it's 30. It's 30
yeah.
20.
He's got the range.
He's got
Does
the
have
power.
range on me. Okay, I'm gonna try this on him, actually. You whore. He's one fucking square too far.
Mwahahaha.
This one's the one that's free, yeah?
They're both free.
Oh, they're both free.
This one is crouched down, snarling as if it's prepared to do something.
Okay.
If they're both free, let's just take them home.
Any animal you meet in the wild is free.
Would dissonant whispers work on a dog?
I don't know.
It's too dumb.
Does it
I'll
say?
try.
Does it work on? Doesn't work on creatures of a lower. Yeah. Yeah. No. Nothing. No. It just has to be able to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
So which one were you casting it on?
This one here on the left.
Okay. Wisdom save. That's a 7. 16 psychic damage. And it must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you. You're a little bit to that side, so it's going to run this way. 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 50, right about here. Scrabbling up at the walls, terrified.
Sick. That's it.
Okay, Eddard. You are shielded of faith.
30. Hey, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
The rare and powerful
This
dodge.
wolf is going to start for your boy Cyrus.
Okay, that's 30 feet, so I will cast. I will.
You did say you were waiting for both.
Well, no, I said I was gonna cast it at level 2, but.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I misunderstood that. Then yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, my original plan was for both of them, but if one is charging toward me and the other one is running away, I still have the option to release the spell.
Bet.
So I'm just going to upcast it for no reason and sacrifice that second level spell slot.
Gotcha.
So it needs to make a what's my spell? DC 15 Wisdom save, please. Unless its intelligence is greater than 4.
It is not. You said wisdom or intelligence save?
It is a Wisdom save.
DC 15?
Yes.
That was exactly a 15. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker. Alright, well. I tried!
Cyrus
It
says as the wolf charges at him.
leaps at him with a bite, 13, to try and bite you.
Shield.
Okay. It lunges at you, and you call up a magical greenish shimmering field of force in front of yourself, and it smacks off of it, whining slightly, throwing its head to the side. And it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I will, since I have this thing, I will spend 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action. And I will
Okay.
cast Mirror Image.
Ooh,
So now
okay.
there's 4 of me, including myself.
Damn.
And then I will Sacred Flame the doggo.
Okay. Dexterity save from the doggo. That is an 18. Very quick doggo.
It succeeds.
It succeeds, looks back at you, and then gets a little bit lower to the ground as it sees 4 of you in the spot where one of you just stood.
Oh fuck! Does its keen senses allow it to like get around my illusory duplicates?
If it relies on senses other than sight, such as... No, it would need blind sight or tremor sense or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
The illusion
You'd
is...
see a DM being a real asshole if they were like, "Oh, the dog can just smell you and hits you."
Yeah, that would be something.
No, yeah, it would need something specific to get through illusions and stuff, yeah. Because that would be like using the silent image ruling against mirror image, which they're different spells. Of course, it would mimic a spell, the smell as well. Dissonant Whispers doesn't turn for more than that reaction, right?
Correct.
Okay, so this wolf is gonna come charging back in the direction that it was coming before, and is going to reach Cyrus, but be unable to attack as he dashes. Erlong.
Oh boy. My friend is in the dangers. I don't like it. Yeah, no. Bonus action tells Sticks to start slaying doggos. And I'll shuffle up a little bit closer just to get that more insightful view. And the one on the left. Frust. Oh.
13 is just going to miss. You see it, like, catch it against its side, but the thick fur there seems to have protected it. You can also see that these direwolves have cruel bands of iron welded shut around themselves. Almost like rudimentary armor affixed to them permanently.
It's baller. And then...
Stick.
Also fucking mean. Like,
yeah. Bad people. Kill them. And I'm sorry, which one was the grave bolt at?
Same dog.
Okay, an 18 is definitely gonna hit. Fires right into the same spot for 9 necrotic, which is gonna bloody this dog. Okay. Once again, this guy, content in the back row, draws his short bow. He's gonna fire first at Eddard. A 15, which will miss. Fires at Edwin.
Disadvantage because he's dodging. Not that it really matters, because
You're right. It was a 10.
Oh, he's gonna hit me.
Edwin is gonna fire at you as a 23.
Oh.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Oh.
And since he missed Eddard the first time, the third shot's gonna go at him at disadvantage. So instead of a crit, that's a 25.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Hey, at least it's not a crit, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, Jesus. Okay, only 7 piercing damage.
Hank takes no damage.
Also, real quick, this can art is amazing.
Ooh.
It's a great white shark on a bike.
Fuck yeah. Can I get a con save, Ed? Thank you. Fayetta.
Yes. It's my turn?
Yes.
That's right.
Alright.
That's what the turnover says.
Trying to shoot at him again.
Okay,
also shoot
you
at the
move
wolves.
forward.
Yeah. This is... Why is it doing that? Right, so...
Just the fuck with you. No.
This honestly really sucks. I can't really, like, do too much. Oh well. There's an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Nice. Because I had only one, because I didn't really have a choice in the matter. Alright. So sneak attack.
19. Very nice. You fire out and catch him. You see he has one large shoulder projection, but the other is more unprotected. You catch him in the opposite shoulder, and he roars in pain.
Why is it doing that? Alright. There you go. For some reason, it's the controls are being wonky on my end. Oh, well.
Okay. If you try and hide in the same location that you did before, I'm going to give you disadvantage. But you can still make that check.
There's not many good locations to hide. I only have the feet to hide behind somebody who's larger than me.
Hmm.
I would love to, but it's a feet.
Okay.
Okay, so what other locations are there that I could hide behind around my location?
I mean, there are the other trees. There's the rock outcropping. There's you could go and get into the water in that in the pond there. I mean, I can't tell you how to play your character. I mean, that's
No,
you know,
I was
it's
trying to
not
figure out
RP.
like the other. I was trying to figure out the other locations because I know the stump. There's the other stump. There's the trees.
You might just have to take the L and deal with not being able to hide.
Yeah.
I mean,
Steady aim is also a thing.
And presently, I'm next to 2 doggos.
Indeed.
you mean yeah, you could help out. You could. I'm not sure exactly what.
Yeah, you probably got to deal with that for a little bit, which is to say, next turn you're gonna get hit by 2 doggos. My bad. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
This is not really a stealthable location for against that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's you,
I'm gonna try anyway though.
you're not sure whether or not you don't feel very hidden.
I don't feel very hidden either, especially against the dogs.
Edwin.
All right. Presently, I'm next to 2 doggos. I fucking love it. That is so good.
Cyrus is a funny man. He goes, "Oh, this has gone poorly," and then gets attacked. "Oh, I'm next to 2 of them. You know, feel free."
Don't everybody help at once.
He said, "I tried." The dogs rushed him.
Fuck. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, fireballs you. What would you like to do, Edwin?
I'm sorry.
Hello? This is the slowest combat session in all of existence.
3 enemies on the field. Blow those shit away.
Yeah,
Just shoot them.
AoE, throw a fireball, like right here. Just wipe them out, man.
I'm not that type of bard. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Bard can get fire. Well, I guess you're not level 6 yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna shoot this one here.
Okay.
We are level 6, but
Oh.
only lore bards get magic.
Right.
Anyhow.
You shoot. With what?
And crossbow.
How? Nice. I like it. I'm proud of you. A 19 is definitely gonna hit.
Awesome. Psychic blades.
Ooh.
I think my psychic blades is still a d6. Yeah. Because I'm still lame. Anyway, roll time. Ooh.
Edwin, you'll never not be lame. It's okay.
Oh.
Got him. Yeah, you fire in, and then the burst of psychic energy radiates out across this thing, shakes its head, and whines in a very, very high pitch. Surprisingly high for the size of this creature.
Loser. And then we'll do a quick healing word for good old Cyrus who got jumped by the dogs.
Psychic Blades is just on hit. It's not a bonus action, right?
I look.
I'm pretty sure. Just don't.
Most of, yeah, I think most of the time it's just.
Yeah, when you hit a
expend
creature.
punches.
Yeah,
Bet.
you can expend.
Okay, good. I'm not taking any healing away from Cyrus. I feel good.
We'll call it level 2.
How much? Or
Oh, I didn't even use the spell because I'm stupid.
It says evocation too. I see the second level.
Evoker.
9 healing to you.
Don't forget the 7 psychic plate.
And then you take 7 psychic damage on top of that. Heal for a net of 2. Yeah, 9 heals back to our boy. Very nice, Edelwin. Are you good where you are?
No. We're gonna have a little bit of a walk-see that away.
Into the behind Eddard position. Yeah.
Yeah, like right here. Sounds good. Alright,
I'm a fan of that. Eddard.
Dash. My turn. That's it. I'm done.
Stay.
Okay.
I was gonna give him a fucking... No, never mind. I couldn't. I already used it.
Okay. We go to this dire wolf, who shockingly has advantage on this attack. I know you're all surprised to learn about pack tactics for the first time. A 22 to bite you, Cyrus.
It's a duplicate.
Very nice. Okay. It grabs onto and shreds the duplicate to pieces, tearing it to the ground, and then looks up as its meal disappears and growls angrily. It's your turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
He died.
They'll come in.
Was the move.
I am going to risk the AOO. And back up. To here. If I'm here and I do a cone Isaway, can I hit both the doggos?
Yeah, you catch both of them.
Then I will do that.
You are going to take 2 attack of opportunities.
Yeah, I've got the
Okay.
physical hits, so
9 misses and a 20 to hit.
let me roll and see if it's higher than an 8.
Yep. Very nice.
I'm down
Okay.
to 2. And then I will turn and cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
All right. Con saves. Oh, Wolfie likey, a con save. Wolfie does not like a 6 and an 8. They'll both take the full 10 cold.
And they're both held in place in ice.
Okay, they are
Their
completely
movement
held.
is 0 until they essentially eat their way out of the ice.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Till it.
They have to use their action to break out of the ice.
Would they still get their movement that turn? I would assume so.
I would think so, but they at
Okay.
least they can't attack because they have to use their action to break out.
Okay. It'll
but it
break
doesn't
out.
say that it has to be at the end of their turn. So-
Right. It's gonna break out and make its way towards a tasty little purple-looking treat. But
Not
it is.
the thing full of bones.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Fair. Well,
Um.
it's gonna have a bad day when it tries to eat Arlong.
Yeah, right? Erlong, it's your turn, actually. There is a slavering, very injured, frozen, and necrotized direwolf in front of you. It also seems upset about something, like it was recently crying. Its eyes are red.
Lens flares. I use my once per touch of doom.
Oh, God. Erlong. What level was that?
That's level 1 because that's my
Okay.
freebie for the day.
Give me damage. I'm sure it's more than 2. Oh, yeah, please describe that.
As
That murder that you just did.
The dog approaches and probably like baring its teeth down. My fucking Scar with the handprint flares as the shadow coalesces around my hand. And I just grab onto his jaw, and you just see it desiccating and turning to dust, and I push up until the lower jaw's completely gone.
Okay, and what does Stick do?
Stick will proceed to continue to kill dog. Other dog.
Oh, okay.
Inflict wounds is one of my favorite spells. Did you know?
I was made aware. I have been informed. A 17's gonna hit. Very nice, nearly killing this wolf as well.
Stick
with that.
to work, baby. Stick to work.
All right, we'll go to our big Khajiit. Khajiit. I'm playing too much Skyrim. Our big Tabaxi. He is going to drop his short bow to the ground and draw the great sword with two hands, and he starts a chopping at you, Eddard. He makes 3 attacks. A 12 will miss, but a 24 and a 26, I believe, will both hit. Okay, the first is going to do 15 slashing. The second is going to do 17 slashing for 32 total. And he is going to... Very nice. Glare at you. Shouldn't have come here. We had a deal. Fera.
Her brain just like faded for a second. Right, so yeah. I think I'm gonna shoot from where I am right now. Wait. How bloodied is the creature to my left? That's the wolf to my left.
It seems pretty hurt. If you'd like to make a medicine check, you can.
Would that take my action?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and make a medicine check and immediately fail it.
It's very, very hurt.
I figured. Alright. I need to zoom in. Right. I don't think Eder needs too much help.
I have 12 out of 51 HP.
I think he needs a lot of help.
I don't know if you were paying attention. I just soaked up 32 damage.
Good
I
God.
actually blanked out for a bit. That might be my work kicking me in the ass, really. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and steady aim and shoot my short bow at the very, very well aimed archer.
24 is definitely gonna hit.
Alright.
16 damage. This time firing over Eddard's head into this guy's clavicle just below his neck, and he roars out in pain again.
That's my entire turn.
Okay. Edwin.
Nice. Okay.
Un mas dago.
Un mas dago.
I tried to patch together a lot of things together, and I thought he was fine because I saw that he still had concentration on his spell.
That's just because he's a very concentrated man.
Yeah, so I thought he didn't take too much damage, and he just like, oh shit.
We talked about John Wick earlier. Eddard is probably the most John Wickian, but like John Wick pre the movies and stuff before he got out the first time.
Yeah.
At the dog.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my bad. I'm sorry.
21's definitely gonna hit. Was that an accidental psychic blades?
No.
Okay. What does that look like?
Yeah, just load the crossbow. I swear these goddamn, and like shoot it like off to her side. into the like right in the middle of the dog's forehead, and it just like sort of like bleeds from its face and just drops.
Who wrote Stinky over Edelwin's
Mickey.
token?
Make you.
Oh, I had written it originally in her original position, and then she moved, and I just made sure she didn't lose her little token badge I gave her. Just got
that-
double horns and a mustache and everything.
Stink lines.
Very big.
Then
Very...
we're gonna do a Misty Steppy boy.
Misty step.
Misty Steppity.
Stoopy stop step.
And we'll go here, right past the dog corpse.
Just past the lucky dog corpse.
If you go past the dog corpse, make sure you turn right. If you see the soon-to-be Catman corpse, you gone too far.
Okay, if that's you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We'll go-
place a hand on myself, fully drop a lay on hands. All 30 points.
woof.
That'll be me.
Nice.
Cyrus, you and your one remaining duplicate stand by Fayetta, look across the pond towards Eddard, who is wreathed in almost like white and black light as he heals a grievous wound on his chest.
I will Misty Step to get across this little crevasse here.
Cavassier.
So, move here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to here and then shoot him with a ray of frost.
Okay. 17 is just going to miss. At the last second, he turns and
I
casts it on you.
will
They fail.
favor of the gods.
Favor of the gods.
Which lets me roll 2d4 and add that to the attack.
Very nice. You are favored.
Where did I put that in my list of stuff? There we go.
Very
so-
nice. 22 hits.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, will not show spell description. Oh,
very
damn.
nice.
12 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah, you saw that he caught it on the armor and he thought that he had deflected, but you see the armor actually like warp and shrink, tightening down on him, slowing him further. Is that you?
That is me.
All right, we'll go to Erlong.
Long, wrong. Oh, 1 second, all the way. Check the distance here. I'm not sure. Oops. Damn it. Oh. Damn it. Alright.
Simply should have been closer.
Sharp logs. Scooch up forward. Get Sticks to move on up with me. And Sticks will lob a shot towards him.
Okay.
Nope.
An 8 is going to miss. Trying to fire between Cyrus and Eddard is just a little bit too tight for Stick. We're going to go to Mr. Tabaxi, who's going to pivot around Eddard, trying to get a better cover from Cyrus as he chops. We have a crit fail and then a pair of 25s.
Yep, 25 will hit.
Okay. Okay, the first is going to do 19 slashing, and the second is going to do 21 slashing. Just 2 huge hits. The first striking into you for 40 total damage.
Oh, 40 total?
Yes, 19 and
my math
21
wrong.
is 40.
I what, motherfucker?
By the skin of your teeth.
Oop.
Oh, very nearly saving. But the second we are going to see the Shield of Faith fall. Feyetta, your assessment of Eddard is that he is very, very much struggling. This guy is slowed down, but he is not stopped. Steady aim 18 is going to hit for 23 piercing as you bloody this large catman. You see his sword arm slows ever so slightly as if he's going to be less able to dish out massive damage. Edwin. Oh, sorry, what?
I'm doing my best.
Edwin. I mean, yeah, that's what rogues. That's a rogue.
I guess. Yeah, I guess we're trying to blind him.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do the blind thing.
Okay. Con save of a massive 25. He rolled a 19.
Damn it, this guy.
He's so big and strong.
Holy shit. Why is he so good at everything? Stop.
I mean,
It's not
clearly,
fucking good.
he's the main god.
I mean, yeah, it was him out here with 2 dogs that you guys killed in 3 rounds.
Okay, I'm good here.
Okay? Eddard, you are tanking it. Barely.
Mm-hmm. But this is it. I'm going down after this. So, might as well just, one.
Slaps him
And,
upside the head with it.
Second level burn this.
Ooh, big 30 damage.
Ouch. Holy shit.
Like, he was just barely bloodied, and then you catch him upside the head with a massive swing that nearly knocks him back to the ground.
Yo, rerolled it. Rerolled it.
I think we've had 4 out of 5 of the... and 18's gonna hit for 9 more. Are you gonna smite on that one as well?
Yeah, you guys owe me a long rest.
Do it. Yeah.
15 slams into him again, and he goes from looking about halfway to about as good as you look, Eddard. At the end of your turn.
Bloody, chunky, like fucking thick glumps of flesh and blood at his feet, and you just see him spinning his maw, like giving a nod, like, "Yeah, I just did that."
Yeah, you hit him back almost twice as hard as he hit you.
He said, "Bitch."
Holy fuck, yeah.
I'll move here.
Oh, very nice. Cyrus, you and your 1 duplicate.
I think
Why did you fucking move?
Nothing was communicated.
Well, I can't reach you now.
Hey, I think
Simply get into range of being hurt.
Well, I can if I dash.
But then you can't do anything.
Well, I'm a sorcerer, so have spell points will use them. So I will bonus action cast, use my last 2nd level slot to do Cure Wounds on Eddard as a bonus action.
Very nice.
For not a lot, but you know, I'm working on it.
I mean, a 7 is nothing to sneeze at, and a 3 is they're much worse dice. All right. You reach out, Eddard. You stand a little bit taller, and this guy can't match you. He's hunched over. He's got cracked ribs and what looks like a completely shattered jaw. It's just hanging loosely, like part of it completely torn away and crunched by your maul. Cyrus, I believe that was you. So we'll go unless you wanted to back away further.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I do have some movement, so.
Yeah, that was about 35 for you to get there.
So. Yeah, I'll back up to here.
Or long.
Well, mostly because we just don't want him racking off again. Hopefully this works.
Oh, okay. A wisdom save. That is a 19.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Sticks, get him!
Come on, Sticks. Come on. Oh, Sticks! Shoot Edwin in the back.
Let's not.
I will kill you.
Alright, Sticks goes after you. Okay. Hefting the greatsword. I'm taking you with me, little man. Struggling to bring it back and chops downwards towards Eddard, trying to cleave you perfectly in half. A 14 will miss. A crit fail will miss.
25
A 17
hits.
Oh,
I don't
that
have
is
shield.
that is going to be 15 slashing damage.
I spit at him.
Damn it! I just gave him 14.
I spit at him.
He's alive.
Thanks to Cyrus, he is still up. Fayetta.
I look at the scenario and I do the exact same thing I did every single other turn.
Good stuff. 17 is going to go a little bit high as he's ducking back down the tunnel. The height allows it to go over him from his like beaten, almost nearly dead state.
Well, I tried. Well, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Edwin.
I'm gonna just run up behind him and try and stab him. Actually, hold on. If I can get there. I'm gonna run up there and try to stab him.
Okay, you have advantage.
Stab that boy.
18 is going to hit.
Stab. Oh my god, no. Boy.
Edwin. What does that look like?
Amazing.
Wait.
He had
It
1
also
HP.
didn't roll a
Yeah,
die.
it
It
didn't
rolled
roll.
a 1 plus,
Yeah, why didn't it roll? That's what
plus
I
5.
It does that
Like-
sometimes. You need to fix it, yeah.
Regardless, your minimum damage kills him.
Nice. Just walk up in front of him, but like, oh, I can't go back inside, and I just stab him in the throat and pull it out. Just give him one quick poke in the throat and pull it right out, and be like, ah, all right. Dog guy.
Are we out of?
Yes,
Indeed.
my watch together is just broken. I don't
Alright.
know why.
Okay.
It's not
wanna-
hitting me.
It's time to
Before we
quick
proceed further, I will cast Aura of Vitality.
Mmm. Tasty.
And the aura is going to start to emit from me, and so 10 points to Eddard. And let me let's see. I'm just gonna. Is anybody else hurt besides Eddard and myself and Edelwin? It looks like maybe.
It's literally just listing everybody but me and Arlong and no. Oh, let's count Sticks. Did Sticks get hurt?
So another 6 to Eddard. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, what are you doing with it?
Huh?
They're all going to you right now.
Oh. No, I meant the body.
Yeah, currently that was 30 healing to you, Eddard.
I was looking at his stuff.
Yeah, you just saw
Is
stick
that-
come
is that-
over.
did your math include the 10 of the initial?
It didn't. I thought that was to you.
Okay. No, that's all been to Eddard.
Okay, so then 40
uh,
total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still to Eddard. Me. That should top me up.
I'm only 3 short if somebody, if like Edelwin needs it.
Edelwin, and then this last one will go to Eddard.
Shit, how much did I get?
Ooh,
6.
Yes, 6.
Plus 6.
Well, what's the
6.
casting time on that?
that little vitality.
It's 1 minute, so I can do 10 iterations.
Okay, round about the time that you are finishing casting the remnant of the spell, a voice from inside the cave calls out, Luck! Luck, what happened? Who was it?
Uh, Trying to imitate his voice from what I've heard, I will roll a performance check.
Okay.
But oh yeah, just some weasels came by. The dire wolves ate them.
Shoot the cops. Boring conversation anyway.
Damn.
Who would be the defender in this case? Is it you or is it them? 'Cause they may have also rolled a 17.
I'm trying to do it.
From a
And
DM
my
perspective.
roll sets the DC, I think.
Yeah, from a DM's perspective, with Cyrus doing the action that is the set DC, they would be the defending.
Okay, let me know if any of them need healing. I'll bring out some bottles.
Yes. Make him bring out 8 potions and then we jump him.
Oh yeah. The Iron Bands totally like dug in a bit more to the dire wolves. They could use some healing. Meat. Yeah.
Motion for everybody to get up on the cliffside.
I keep sticks dragging the
Yeah.
body away.
Yes.
Oh, my mirror image has gone away.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and like hide up here, like sort of hide away from the opening a little bit.
I already rolled stealth.
I wanted to shake the body a little bit and ask him where he's going without me.
I have experiments to run. Take what you want from it. It will be vanishing.
No, I'm asking the Tabaxi where he's going without me.
Can I get a deception from you, Cyrus, for the come bring out some potions?
Bring out your dead.
Wow. Very, very nice.
I am good at lying.
Hell yeah. Okay. You hear it. You and those dogs. And there is the clinking of metal. And Feyada, with your passive, you can hear like a murmur of conversation, 1 or 2 other voices inside. And okay, I got a stealth from Feyada, I got a stealth from Cyrus, I got a stealth from Edwin. Can I get?
And I will be holding a ray of frost.
Can I?
What?
I was going to ask about the body, but never mind. I was like, oh, do we just leave the body in the middle for it to be seen?
That would be a power play.
We left the direwolf body out for it to be seen.
Yeah, but now they know
Yeah.
we need potions.
Arlong is loudly rustling and unbuckling the plate armor, trying to find stuff in this guy's pocket. As you guys are all being quiet. You see another armored tabaxi step out of the cave and look around. Cyrus, you fire out a frostbolt.
Yes. Do I have advantage?
You rolled a 21? Yes, you do. Okay, 24 is going to hit. Roll me damage, and we'll go back into turn order.
Yay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
My initiative rolls are all shit right now. Oh well.
Eddard, Feta, Cyrus, Edwin, Erlong. Oops.
Along first.
Yeah, Erlong, you are not hidden as this bolt of frost coats over this tabaxi. Big fucking bolt of frost. You come running to the edge.
That's right. As I come running over. It's like a spell has to work.
Hold person. That's an 18.
Can I use my once per session
No.
reroll to make it reroll?
Sorry.
Get him!
First, and it's so great when it works.
It's amazing when it works. It's combat breaking when it works.
Yeah.
When it works.
It's always that
Single
50-50 gamble, because it's a d20 die, just fucking so hard.
19's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah.
Whoa! Big 14 bolt of necrotic. You see that they're wearing leather and they dodge trying to get out of the way, but a 19 cracks into them. The necrotic energy swarming over and blistering their skin and the leather armor.
At this point, down at him, and that's me. As I shake my staff
Okay.
furiously from hold person not working.
Eddard.
All right, I'm gonna
all
ask.
got the fucking jump on this guy.
So, does that mean my next attack would be surprise?
Your first attack has advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off the cliff and come down with my
That
hand.
was what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
That's what I wanted to do too.
You could both do it.
Yeah.
26 is definitely gonna hit.
That is kind of low, so let's just
You
burn one of these.
bloody them, and then there's another flash of light, and you hear shouts from further in the cave.
What a bonk.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Fuck it, I'll use my once per session. Okay, well, this was destiny.
Okay. That is all the once per sessions as they dodge out of the way of your second attack. Cyrus.
I will run up there. So, and then spend 2 spell points to cast a spell as a bonus action, and I will cast Bless. Let's see. Bless. On, I think the only folks who are in range would be, Arlong, or Feta is just outside, so I will cast it on Arlong, Eddard, and myself. And then I will, with my main action, shoot him again with a Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And miss.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have Bless, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
It could. Good.
Because I don't think a 13 is going to hit, but...
Do you want to use it?
Roll the 4.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Okay, it was you, Eddard, and Erlong, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Alright, if that's your turn.
That is... I'll back up a little bit. Boop. Make it a little harder to hit me.
Alright. Edwin.
I want to do it, but I can't get that far. I'm gonna go stand up here, and we'll shoot down at him. Do I also get the advantage on the first
Yep,
one? Or am I
yep.
just
Everybody except Erlong.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Nice.
13
Oh,
is going to
yeah.
miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Fuck. Alright, I'll just look at Eddard and be like, just kill this guy fast, and then I'll give him the bardic inspiration for it.
Okay. Feyada.
Right. Well, I will choose as I always. Gun. I meant to go ahead and use advantage.
Okay.
There you go.
21 is going to hit. For big 16 damage. This Tabaxi is looking very, very haggard. Smashed, frozen, shot, necrotized. They are down on barely standing on one leg. Their other leg curled and twisted at the side from where Eddard smashed it. And they are screaming for help. Is that your turn?
They're screaming for help. I am gonna keep an eye out over here.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Okay. This Tabaxi is going to stab outwards at roll intelligence. This Tabaxi is going to take the main disengage action and then dash as a bonus action.
Smart.
To run and dive into the water here. They fall the 5 feet down and completely cover themselves in the water, getting out of line of sight from all of you spellcasters, which they were terrified of.
I'm gonna shoot him.
You hear a loud roar coming from the tunnel as out charges a less armored but very angry looking Tabaxi, who comes swinging recklessly at Eddard with a great axe. 2 22s.
Oh, yeah.
8 and 8 slashing, 16 total. Or long. They're out here!
I think I rolled crap for damage.
I think the spell's broken. Hold on. Third time's the charm. If that doesn't work, nah, I'm gonna have a fucking complaint with the weave.
Okay, wisdom save at normal. 15? Gotta pump that in, buddy. We gotta get you up there.
We haven't had the levels!
Up? What do you think I'm doing?
That's fair.
Alright. You cast it out. This creature seems to be raging and unable to be halted by your magic. They don't even seem to notice.
I fucking throw my hands up in the air and I start walking in this direction, muttering in fucking Grunganese, and didn't just order Stick to fucking light them up.
Okay.
At least I can rely on Stick.
19's definitely gonna hit. Stick would even have advantage if you want to, oh no, it's only melee attacks, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, blast out, necrotic energy washes over him. You see the hide armor that he's wearing wilt, but his flesh seems, if not unharmed, very resistant. Not mechanically resistant. Stick goes after you. Out from the darkness comes another Tabaxi. This one wielding a very ornate bow. Not seeing Cyrus up here, they're going to run out and use their climb speed to climb up to the top of the cliff here, and then see that they are not alone, and hold the longbow in one hand and swipe out at you with claws twice. A 13 and a 12 versus you, Cyrus.
I will shield on the first one to block all of them.
Great. Eddard, you are being accosted with a great sword.
I just realized I have spells.
You do? You're a very powerful man.
I do. I have spells that I haven't been using. All right. Let's hit him with his own medicine.
Wow, very nice. Both of those are definitely gonna hit. You have advantage, so that's technically just the first roll. If you want to roll again, to train, crit. Those are all still gonna hit. So I'll take the 13 and the 13 for 26 damage. Are either of those gonna get smites on them?
No.
Okay. You bloody him with these two big slams into him.
And then I will walk back to my original spot as my movement.
You shadow
Taunting
box
him.
a little bit?
Yeah, I'm taunting him.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Alrighty. You guys see from the tunnel out pokes a white furry face of a tabaxi who is going to look up the cliff at Edwin and murmur the words for hold person. Edwin, I need a wisdom save.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
It's gonna work on Ellen, but nobody else.
No!
Edwin, you are paralyzed as the hold person goes off against you, and you hear them say, "Get that one!" and they duck back into full cover around the turn of the tunnel.
This motherfucker.
Edwin's about to get the Ashton experience.
Cyrus, you are in melee with a tabaxi. Not much burlier than you, but they do have a short sword at their belt that they're reaching for.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action quicken a spell. It's my last two.
Okay.
And then I will thunder wave.
Ooh, very nice. That's a 10.
So they are pushed. 10
10 or 5 feet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, push 10 feet away from me, so I imagine they drop.
That'll be an
So
extra
in
d6.
addition to the 15, so 20 damage total.
Okay, you bloody them as they land flat on their back prone.
And then that was would I be rolling with disadvantage if I was shooting down at them from...
Yes, they're prone.
They're prone. So I'll run forward a little bit and shoot the guy that's harrowing Eddard.
Okay.
With a ray of frost.
Delicious. 25 definitely hits.
Okay, shit.
Four.
But their speed is reduced by 10, and then I'll back up.
All right. Edwin, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save. All right, you save. You are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn. You stagger and nearly fall off the side. You can see that this guy was like looking at you with his great axe ready. Feyada.
That person with the great axe.
Yes.
He also has an arrow.
Okay. Steady aim.
Yep.
21 hits.
Enjoy your new arrow.
For 18 piercing. They are no longer looking very hot at all. Definitely could not stand up to another one of those. You spread it right from their eye, and he screams in rage and pain.
Yep.
All right. From the depths of the water leaps out a very elegant looking, very quick tabaxi who runs towards Arlong and is going to pull out a trio of daggers and whip them all at you. A 7 misses, a 9 misses, a 17.
Shield.
Shield bounces off. And they will bonus action dodge.
That's a monk.
Or a rogue.
I don't know.
Uh,
Bonus
It
action
is a monk.
dodge.
Yeah, he had to use his key.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
it might be a tabaxi. Does tabaxi have? Fuck it.
No.
That's this fucking thing. Never mind.
wait.
This guy's gonna get in between you and his compatriot Eddard, and I am waves on the shore, and I will break you as I have broken every stone in my path. And that is 2 attacks at advantage, a 25 and a 24.
Sure.
12 slashing on the first, 9 on the second, 21 total.
Before his turn is done,
Yeah.
real quick, burn my reaction.
Ooh. Oh shit. Dex save, that is a 14.
Neat. 11 fire.
What does that look like?
Oh my god.
So he gives his whole speech, cleaves into Eddard, and Eddard just gives like a bloody grin because he still hasn't stopped bleeding from the fight prior, and he goes, "See how well the ocean does in hell," and the fire consumes him, crawling up his blade and his arm as the tabaxi crackles and burns.
Fuck yeah. Erlong, you are being accosted.
I am so very angry as a wizard right now.
Rage.
I'm just even if it is disadvantage, I'm gonna be shooting at this one with the fucking ray of frost.
Okay?
What is that?
Uh, Yeah, dodge.
Dodged.
And a 12 is going to miss.
And then I will boreal. No, I'm just gonna fucking
Move.
yeah. Start shuffling this way, and then have stick shooter in the back.
Okay? Patang. A 16 is just going to miss. They neo dodge out of the way. Very suavely, strangely.
Sash in.
And then they turn to you and bow theatrically.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Alright. Mr. Prone Man is going to use a Tabaxi ability to double their speed. They pop back up with 40 or 30 instead of 15, and are going to eeny, meeny, miny. Cyrus, you blasted them off a cliff. They climb back up. This time they're not making the mistake of getting into melee range. They back themselves up against the cliff and fire 2 shots with their short bow at you. 19 and a 15.
Let's see. 12 plus. What does shield do again?
5.
Plus 5.
5. So that'd be 17. Yeah, so I'll shield the second one.
Okay. 5 piercing from the first and a con save for bless. Very nice. Okay, Eddard.
Let me do a quick measurement. Just what I needed.
Oh dear. Oh dear. They come up from their bow and see you running at them, and they go, fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. 17 is just going to hit. What does that look like, Eddard?
So Eddard runs up, and the Tabaxi, looking a little bit frightened, he'll shift his pommel up as if to fake out going to hit him, and then golf swing into the side of the Tabaxi's head, and then Eddard will give a bow.
They fly a good 5 feet. Alright, is that you?
That'll be Eddard.
Okay. Out from the darkness. Pokes the face of a Tabaxi. They see that only one of their friends is still alive. They can see Edwin here.
God.
They run up. They're going to reach up and try and grab your ankle. With a hand that seems rotted and twisted.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
What?
Like their physical hand is rotted and twisted?
Yes.
Like fucking Venom?
No, like they're casting inflict wounds.
I was about to say, I think we're in over our heads.
You see the legendary artifact in a necrotized hand sewn onto this Tabaxi's arm. An 18 to hit you. Edwin.
Ouch.
Okay, I'll roll this in the open.
Ouch.
Can you take 27 necrotic damage from a second level inflict wounds? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You
30.
bitch. Can I? I'm gonna stab you in the head.
Cyrus.
I am very low on spell slots and I'm out of sorcery points. Let's see, I did use Bless, so that's not a thing that I can do anymore. And Suggestion is a concentration spell, so I use Bless. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot that Tabaxi with a Ray of Frost.
A classic move.
Or would I have any sort of advantage shooting down towards that one?
No advantage, no.
Okay. Then I guess I'll deal with the more immediate threat of that one.
Definitely hits. Big hits.
At least it's
Nine.
not 4.
Yeah, you. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say 9, and then his speed is reduced by 10, so I will take that opportunity to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very, very nice. We'll go then to Edwin.
Okay. Yeah. How far down is this?
5 foot.
Good. Yeah.
The other
hop
side is
down.
higher.
I will hop down and try and stab this guy.
Okay.
Because how fucking dare you?
A 9 is definitely gonna be. Oh, I'm really sorry. Hey, when you got necrotized, could you make me a wisdom save?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, your turn still progressed the way it does. A 9 will miss.
Here. Oh.
Okay, bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna healing word myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna do double 30.
Okay.
I swear
Classic.
I'm hitting the button. Why?
Because I hate you.
Dropping the spell description from your spell list doesn't cast the spell.
All right. 11 healing to yourself. Fera. Target rich environment.
Yes, but the target I'm gonna reach right now is this wizard.
Okay. You flying into the tunnel then?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go into melee.
Okay.
I'm going to get my page back up. Just shift double click. Because it keeps on closing on my ass. And with advantage.
23 definitely stabs. For 19, more than bloodying this Tabaxi. Stab out right in the small of their back. You see actually now that they're shorter than Edwin is, not much taller than you are.
How the fuck? Alright, so. I forgot. Is it damage is also a bonus? And no attack bonus?
What?
I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to remember how offhand works because I
don't add your dex to the dagger or to whatever you swing
To the damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
26 hits. For 2 more. Deepening the wound, twisting the knife. Are you
Alright.
good where you are?
I'm gonna fly 10 feet up.
Okay. That is going to provoke an opportunity attack. You can see that they have some kind of spell focus in their hand and a dagger in their other hand. An 18 to hit you.
Oh, that does hit.
Okay, 5 piercing as you fly up.
Okay.
Then we'll go to Erlong.
He has no reaction, so if he tries to counter, still fuck you.
Alrighty. Yeah, I can go from here on that person.
It's
I
another
give
guy.
him half cover, but you have an angle.
Alright, I'll take the shot.
Okay.
18.
An 18 would hit with the cover, however, they throw up a shield to defend themselves.
Aha!
No, they don't. They don't have a reaction. I was joking. That hits. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the Ray of Frost gang. What does that look like?
So seeing how there's still fighting going on, I've basically run over to just get enough of a fucking lip around the corner and see this other wizard launching it out, and the cold locks around their fucking face, and you just see the front half of their snout snap off as the cold freezes over the top half of their skull.
Alright. Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. Stick.
That's right, stick. Stick, kill the other one. Oh.
Whoa! Stick redemption.
Stick uses the gun.
What does that look like?
Following exactly as I ordered, kill the other one, and fucking grave bolt straight into the chest, and you see the necrotizing energy reach up towards the collarbone and the neck and starts melting it away as it struck him square in the back.
Good thing we're taking healing potions.
Congratulations, you have all solved my Tabaxi in a cave puzzle.
Tabaxi in a cave.
I feel so smart for burning its reaction like that.
Okay. I had to finish what I was doing over here. I'm gonna finish disassembling this man for 10 minutes.
Alright.
Disassembling?
The armor. All that, take his stuff off.
Taking his armor off. Okay.
Alright.
Let's just gather all the bodies together.
No.
I'm not even gonna.
Eddard will gather all the bodies together.
Where would you like to put them?
Arlong's workshop, makeshift workshop over here.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to help with that.
Look what you want from it. I don't think it will survive the current experimentation.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll start to look through the barbarian.
Okay. Anyone who's searching a person, please roll me investigation. Tell me which body you're doing. Sorry, I know who Arlong and Cyrus are doing.
The flamboyant monk? Rogue? Never mind.
The ocean guy. I'm gonna look in this person, whatever they were.
Okay. Okay. Give me a investigation. Cyrus, on the
Ooh.
Berserker, the Barbarian, you find that they have a large, serviceable great axe. They're wearing hide armor that's fairly damaged from the smiting that they took. And, or non-magical smiting, of course. And a locket that they are wearing, very obviously around their neck.
Does anything look overtly magical about that great axe or the locket?
No, you pick it up, you don't feel any zing from it. The locket simply has their name in it.
You would think it'd be their loved one, but I guess I guess it was. It's just they loved themselves.
It actually, as you give it kind of a second examination, it's less like a locket and more like a dog tag that has a closed face to it.
How do you have a
Okay.
Yeah, that one's name is Wave on the Shore.
The fucking cat was domesticated.
Hmm.
Bye, Hana. I know you gotta go.
Guys, I gotta
Sleep
get going.
well.
Fucking dead,
Good
bro.
night.
Yeah, Edwin, you don't find much on that person, unfortunately.
find
It's a 0. Eddard, this person is wearing leather armor. They have a dagger and a rapier of moderate value, but they both look like they've been kept very, very well. They've been very, very well maintained. They're also wearing a pair of very elegant dinner gloves, made of a black leather.
I'll take the gloves.
Okay.
Do they fit my hands?
High or low for favorable results?
Gonna go high.
They do.
I'm wearing.
They're just a little tight, but you can break
I'm
them.
wearing them.
Hell yeah. Erlong, you find a full set of plate mail, a large greatsword, and a pouch of dog treats. There's also a note written in a language. What languages do you speak?
Not many.
Okay. You do not know what language it is.
I think we got a message.
Can I peek over the shoulder and look?
Sure.
It's in Tabaxi, isn't it?
It appears to be written in Thieves' Cant.
There you go.
Yeah, Fayetta, you look over at this sheet, which appears to be written in like chicken scratch, different markings, and you can tell that it is a shipment schedule, for when people are supposed to be arriving, so that this guy knows who to let in and who not. Based on what today is, you know that there's supposed to be a pickup in 2 days from here.
Which means they probably have stuff inside.
It's a good thing I can read medical handwriting. Chicken scratch.
Funny.
Right.
Cyrus, you were looking over the one that Edwin checked out. They had a holy symbol. It appeared to be a dark colored human marionette, possibly for the Dark Twin. They're also wearing leather armor, and they have uh 4 gold and 15 silver on them. Oh, Eddard, you also searched the person who had the gloves, right? They were the one that came out. You can see that they also had 2 potions at their belt. They look red and
Like how
glistening like an
many
apple.
silver? 9?
15. 4 gold, 15 silver.
You said they're both red?
Yes, like a glistening apple.
I'll pocket those bad boys.
Okay, mark down potions from the Tabaxi cave. If you like the exact name of the cave, it's called Crag's Glaive Cavern.
Will you put that in the chat?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
And for this and the previous fight, you take 1 moment. So I calculate experience. Is there anything else you guys want to do with these bodies while I get you guys experience?
Well, if want anything, strip them now.
It's not very deep, but should we throw them in the water?
No, I can handle the initial pieces.
What kind of armor was that Beastmaster wearing?
Wait,
The original guy, this one here,
Yeah.
plate. That was the one that Erlong was taking everything off of.
How long do you need that plate mail?
no. Would you like to have it? You got a great sword as well.
I don't need the gray sword.
Okay.
I'd like to see if the plate mail fits.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is a little bit bigger than you, so you could strap it on and pretty easily wear it. It does need a little bit of like repair from the damage it just took killing this man in it, especially you smiting him quite so severely with nearly 70 damage. But it is serviceable. 360 plus 1 is...
That's how you do it, boys.
You guys take 1,660 experience.
God damn.
You always gotta wait for an enemy with better armor for you to show up, and then kill them and take it.
Hell yeah.
Call that a free upgrade.
Would anyone like to search the last person, the person with the bow?
I will search the guy with the bow.
Okay. Vishgosh.
I hate the fact that I'm doing it because I have. That works
The
out.
second best roll out of everybody. They have a short sword as well as a short bow. Quiver of 36 arrows remaining. Leather armor that's largely unharmed as their damage was mostly the necrotic and the slam banging around from thunder, which didn't really damage it that much. They are also carrying 8 gold and 14 silver in a secret pouch on the inside of their leather armor.
And 13 silver?
14 silver.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
So one quiver, one short bow, and
Are we
Mm-hmm.
are we calling it since it's 11 or?
We did start late, so I'm
gotta
down
go
to
now.
go for another hour. If you guys have to go, I understand because I was late.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off. Seems like a good point to stop, at least for me.
Yeah.
But feel free. I've got 2 spell slots, so use what you need from me.
Sure.
But anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Goodbye.
Much appreciate you.
Have a good.
Fun game.
Thank you.
Hope you had fun killing a fairly innocent drug seller.
Before fully
He had it coming.
may I be allowed to conduct experiment?
No.
Come
No.
on.
No.
Why not?
No. I hate you.
I want a corpse blown, people.
I know you do, and I hate the idea of you doing that.
Come on.
Oh god.
I can just do those rolls right now so it doesn't slow
We'll
down.
figure it out next session.
Son of a bitch.
By the way, I wanted to go inside the cave and see all the crates.
Do you guys want to see the map? I can take you to the map if that's where you want to start next session.
I'm exploding those corpses. Starting
We'll
next session.
That
we'll
first.
figure it out next time.
Yeah. I just
sorry.
want to know, like, ahead of time was like, did we finish the? Did we attract all the attention out of the cave?
Yeah.
That's all of them?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
that
make
was
sure that because it's like, oh yeah, we walk inside, get stabbed in the ass, and like, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, you guys have quite a bit to find in there. And when you go in, you do notice that most of the crates have glowing yellow potions instead of the red you were told to expect.
it wasn't
Yeah.
exactly smart on their behalf to run outside to the bottleneck on the low ground.
Yeah, I mean, there were reasons, but they were bad ones. Mostly being lied to.
It was a good mislead. Cyrus has
It
victory
wasn't.
for that one.
Yeah, I mean, a
Yeah.
26. Gotta give him a good. But yeah, that fight could have gone a couple different ways.
Yeah. Like the number of times you got hit. That was a
Surprising.
lot of hits.
Surprisingly, one of the few times that Erlong has not been fucking dead in combat.
Thank you, Leonard, for taking all the damage that would have been in my face.
Yeah, if I was Rhetoric, we all would have died.
No, if you were Rhetoric, you would have cast Fireball.
That wouldn't have prevented all of us from not dying.
No, it would have prevented all the treasure from happening.
Who's to say, really?
We
Yeah.
all would have died.
Who's to
You
say?
probably would have.
We
We
all
are a
would
party of squishies.
we all would have gotten our asses handed to us
Who's to say, really? What would
in
happen?
that first combat
Yeah.
because Eddard has healing. Whoever the fucking Beastmaster would have decided to run up on would have just gotten their cheeks clapped.
Yeah.
The world may never know.
We would have died. We would have TP.
Okay, run it back. I'm gonna repopulate the map. Bring back.
Good night, Longbeard. That is it for tonight. I will see you probably tomorrow, if you're a veteran still, for another glorious D&D. So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Good dreams to those who are going to bed. And I hope you have a wonderful day for the rest who will still be awake. Till next time.